Hi everybody, this is Mrs. Senderak. I am here to help you with the last page of your Week 2 math packet. Make sure that whatever you're looking at also has Week 2 at the top, and it should say Wednesday as the first section. And if yours matches that, then you are in the right place. So let's get started. Problem number 1 for Wednesday, add parentheses, remember parentheses like that, to make the statement true. So you're just going to have to do some trial and error. Try putting in some parentheses. Figure out what it would equal. If it does not equal the correct answer, then you need to move your parentheses somewhere else. So for example, this would be 4 times 7, which is 28, plus 5. That does not equal 48. So those parentheses were not in the correct place. Same thing for the second part there. Question number 2, model and solve. So for this problem, we need to divide our number line into 3 equal parts. And then each of those parts is going to be divided into 4 equal parts. And then to model it, I would count them off in groups of 3. So I would have, there's a group of 3, and continue on making groups of 3. If you are on Google Classroom, you won't be able to do that model part on there, but you can still do it on another piece of paper for practice. To solve our division problem now, remember we have to keep, change, flip when we when we're dividing a fraction, and we'll turn that 3 into 3 over 1 because that's the same as the whole number 3. We're going to change our division symbol to the opposite of division, and then we will flip that second fraction and make it 4 over 3 instead. And then when we multiply our fractions, we can just multiply straight across. So our new problem would be 3 over 1 times 4/3. Multiply straight across your numerators and denominators to find your answer. Question number 3 for Wednesday, find the area. To find the area of this shape right here, which is a rectangle, we just do length times width for our area. And this shape right here is a parallelogram, and it is basically the same idea. We do the base times the height, which are the 2 measurements that they gave us. And then remember, when we find the area, our answer is in square inches, since they're talking about inches in this problem. Question number 4, we are adding and subtracting fractions, but to be able to do that, first we have to have like denominators. So we have to find a common denominator for 2 and 3, and when we do that, whatever we do to our denominator, we have to do to our numerator to find our equivalent our equivalent fractions for each. So if I multiply that 2 times 5, I also have to multiply my numerator 1 times 5. And then we can solve the problem. Those answers, if you can reduce them, you should. Your final answer down here at the bottom. Reduce it if you can. And then same thing for subtraction. We have to have common denominators. So figure out what your common denominator should be, and then you have to do the same to your numerator as you do to your denominator. And then when you're adding or subtracting fractions, your denominator will stay the same. The only thing that you perform the operation on is the numerator. Down at question number 5, write greater than or less than to make each statement true. Use the number line for help. So plot these numbers on your number line, and then remember, farther to the right means that it is a bigger number. Let's go on to the bottom half, the Thursday problems. Problem number 1 on Thursday, use substitution to match these solutions to their equations. This is just like the other page, the other Thursday page. So you're going to substitute these numbers in for the variable in these problems. And if it makes it true, then that would be your correct answer. So if I substitute 6 in there, I would have 5 plus 6 equals 12. That is not correct. So 6 could not equal A. You will only use 3 of these numbers. There's one extra there. Problem 2 on Thursday. Which expression is equal to this problem right here? So if I have x plus x plus x plus x, which one, A, B, C, or D, equals the same as x plus x plus x plus x? Remember, addition is the same, or repeated addition is the same as multiplication. That should help. All right, question number 3. They gave us some math test scores, and they want us to find the mean, median, mode, and range of those test scores. So let's review real quick. The mean is the average. So to find the average of those scores, we are going to add them, and our scores were 93, 86, 93, 85, and 73. So I'll add those numbers, and then since I added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever my answer is here, I am going to divide by 5. And that will give me my average, or mean. The median is the middle number. To find the median, we have to put the numbers in order. Actually, to find the range and the mode. Oops, that's a bad star. Median, mode, and range, the numbers have to be put in order first. You cannot find them with this sequence of numbers. So list them in the correct order, and then the median is the middle number. The mode means most, and the range, let's make some room to write down. Let's make some room. The range is the difference between the biggest and smallest number in your list. So mean is the average, median is the middle, mode means most, and range is the difference between your highest and lowest data point. All right, question number 4 is going to use this class survey to answer the questions. So, how many pets do you have is the question that was asked. First, you have to use the survey data to complete the dot graph. Now, you will not be able to do that on Google Classroom. You could do the work, take a picture, and upload it for us to see if you'd like. And then so to complete that dot graph, you're going to, in an orderly fashion, go through, okay, there's a 0, 0, 0. So I should have 3 dots over my 0. There's a 1, 1, 1. I have 3 ones. 2, 2, 2. There's 3 2s, 4 2s, 5, 6 2s. You're going to continue and fill in for 3, 4, and 5. And then we need to find out how many people participated. I'm having a hard time underlining here. How many people participated in the survey? So how many total people did they ask? And that is everything for the last page of, or the back side of the second page, if you have the packet, of this week's math packet. Make sure you ask your teacher if you have any questions.